Hi, I'm Ben Jones, 2016 US AeroPress champion and all-around coffee fan. I'm often asked what brewer makes the best coffee. Some people like a French press for its thick body and the sludge left over in the bottom of the cup. Others prefer that lighter body and the delicate flavors in a paper filter. And there are some that really like that dense intensity of an espresso. So, what is the best brewer to make all these profiles? It's the AeroPress. To AeroPress in the mode of the French press, heavy-bodied, silty, with a little less emphasis on flavor clarity, we need an AeroPress, a sturdy mug, the Aero paddle, 19 grams of coffee, slightly finer than drip, water between 195 and 205 degrees Fahrenheit, a stainless steel filter. It's always a good idea to go ahead and rinse and preheat the filter and the brewer. Make sure you dump out the old water. Add your 19 grams of coffee. Pour in some water up to the fore, and don't be afraid to pour quickly and vigorously. Give it a good thorough stirring with the Aero paddle, and let it steep for about a minute. Now angle the plunger into the brewer. When it seals, give it a little lift upward to stop the drips. After a minute, begin to press. Start slow and accelerate. When the filter begins to hiss, go ahead and plunge all the way through until the press bottoms out. The stainless steel filter will let the fine particles and the coffee oils pass through. Pressing all the way past the hiss pushes those texture elements into the cup. Top off your mug with some hot water. If you prefer the flavor clarity of a well-brewed cup of filter coffee, try the AeroPress. You'll need an AeroPress, a sturdy mug, Aero paddle, 19 grams of coffee ground on the coarse side of drip, water heated to 195 or 205 degrees. Use 2 or 3 AeroPress paper filters. Stacking up the filters is a good idea because that'll absorb more of the stuff that adds texture. 1, 2, 3. Cap it on. Be sure to give it a little rinse. Preheat the filters and the brewer. Dump out the old water. Go and scoop in your 19 grams of coarse ground coffee. Grab your water, pour the water in up to the fore. Don't be afraid to pour aggressively. Give a nice good paddle with the AeroPress paddle. Now angle the plunger into the brewer. When it seals, give it a little lift upward to stop the drips. Let it steep for about 1:45 to 2 minutes. When it comes time to press, give it a long, slow, evenly pressured 30-second plunge. When the brewer starts to hiss, stop pressing. Go ahead and dilute down to strength by topping your mug off with some hot water. If you want something more akin to the strength and intensity of an espresso, well, go ahead and reach for that AeroPress. You'll need an AeroPress, a sturdy mug to press into, the Aero paddle, clean water heated 195 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 grams coffee ground finely for espresso. Use 1 filter, either paper or stainless steel. A good quality digital scale is helpful as well. Now, the instructions that come with the AeroPress are really fantastic for making an espresso-esque cup of coffee, but this is just a variation. Go ahead and place your filter into the filter cap, screw it onto the brew chamber, give a good rinse of hot water, and be sure to pour out the old water. Scoop in your 19 grams finely ground espresso coffee. Add 55 to 75 grams of hot water. That's just up to the 2. Give it a good vigorous stir. When you place the plunger, go ahead and start pressing right away. Give nice, gentle, even pressure. If you meet resistance, pause, then continue. Plunge all the way through to get all the texture out. Now you have a nice, dense, espresso-esque cup of coffee. Put that into your mug, dilute it with some water to make an Americano, or add some hot milk for something more latte-esque. Thanks for watching. Happy brewing!